Hello, this is Miss Andrea, and this is not another homeschool vlog. I am past the time I usually post. I have been unenthused. If you watched my last video, you might understand a little bit about why I have been unexcited about posting. But here's the thing. Last week's video got a lot of attention for my videos, and had a talk with my assistant, and she really wants me to make sure that this vlog stays a vlog, that it's personal, that it's me, and that my business conversations happen on my other channel, which is Cheese Press. So going forward, this will be my personal vlog. And the decision to separate is just so that on the weekends when I do work on this channel, that I feel more relaxed and less stressed and less work centered. So this vlog is going to be more about me and taking care of myself. That said, all business related updates, with the exception of personal homeschool counseling, will not be featured on my business channel, which is Cheese Press Publishing. The reason that I'm still doing the personal homeschool counseling here is because this channel is monetized, which means I can have membership, and that channel is not yet monetized. And so anyone who needs personal homeschool attention from me can join the membership and get that personal homeschool attention from me. At some point, I will move it all over to Cheese Press. But for the meantime, if you need personal homeschool counseling, personal homeschool attention, as a homeschool veteran of 20-something years, I'm glad to provide it if you join that membership. So I'm going to encourage you to subscribe to the business channel, Cheese Press Publishing, for updates on products, curriculum, and company growth, and just about homeschooling conversations, like in general. So I've been stressed. If you've been following my channel, I've been stressed for a multitude of reasons, and the current political climate has not helped. It has not helped at all. And there have been a lot of conversations amongst my husband, my adult children, their besties who are my adjacent children, and just people in my orbit, people of color and people not of color, women, just people close to me who feel affected. And we've noticed that the more we try to pull back and find peace, the more people try to insert themselves harder onto us. And we need a minute to process, go through the 7 stages of grief, and react how we're going to react, and feel how we're going to feel without being made to feel guilty that we are intensely sad, right? And I reject people saying, and specifically sending me messages that says, you don't get to withdraw, you have to engage, we're gonna have this great reconciliation and everyone's gonna participate, and you're not gonna get to opt out. You have to actively participate in this great political reconciliation. I ain't gotta do nothing. I ain't gotta do nothing. But I do know what I want to do. I refuse to participate in an economy that has no interest in my personal needs. And so what does that mean financially? It means I have everything I need already. I don't need to shop mindlessly. I need to purchase food. I need to buy a few clothing items seasonally. I know where to buy those. I know who I want to support financially through those purchases. And outside of that, the money that I will be saving from not spending a lot of money will go to giving myself a level of financial peace. It is the plan of myself, my husband, and my adult children that we eliminate all debt now. All 4 of our cars are 10 years old, so there will be car purchases, but we'll be paying those off as quickly as possible. And honestly, we'll be looking very carefully at who and what companies we buy those cars from. Right now, between the four of us, there's a Mazda, there's a Chevy. Those are my kids' cars. I have a Dodge Chrysler, and my husband has a Tesla. And we're going to be making some very strategic decisions about those car purchases also. But the overall goal is to simplify our finances, to reduce our overall stress, and to create stability for our family. It just really strongly right now feels like it's a time to, especially since my adult kids are still single, and so we still do work as a family unit, even though they're both pushing 30. It's just important to the four of us that we take this time to build our finances, create a trust, and set them up for their future, as well as setting us up for our retirement. They're getting close to 30, and we're not that far from 60, right? My personal emotional well-being has been neglected. That is my fault completely. I took on a project 6 years ago that has worn me out, and I'm working my way through a rough spot, and I'm going to be more purposeful about not forgetting myself in these processes and creating work-life balance. So I'm already a journaler, but I'm at the point where I just jot down reminders, and I want to go back to full-on journaling, being mindful and journaling, and to also take time to decompress daily. I have been taking good care of my physical health. I started this time last year on a semaglutide product called Zepbound, and I am down almost 50 pounds. And it's really funny because while I am bigger than my daughter, because I have not much in the shoulder category, when you sit us next to each other, she actually looks bigger than me, and that's weird for both of us. But I'm really proud of my progress, and I plan to lose another 50 pounds in the next year. In order to do that, I'm going to have to do more than take medication. I'm going to have to create an exercise schedule, and I'm very interested in somatic yoga. I've tried regular yoga a few times over the years. Like I said, I don't have great shoulders and I have very weak arms, so I fell on my face a lot. But we'll see what we can work out with somatic yoga, which seems to be more about the body core. I'm definitely stepping away from social media as much as humanly possible. I use social media because it is important to my business, but it is not important to the business of me. Honestly, I just want a stack of novels and just to read them. I don't want to turn the TV. 1 hour news a day is all I can handle, and it's all I want. I just want to go back to reading novels like I did when I was young. And as far as politics are concerned, absolutely be aware of what's going on a local level, because that's where most of the stuff really happens. But outside of that, I really need to check out for my own mental health. So my goals for this here vlog, it is a space where I plan to share authentic personal updates like this one right here, right? It's an opportunity to connect with viewers who are navigating similar challenges. Homeschooling was my personality for a long time, and I've tried several times to make this channel not about it. It is named Not Another Homeschool Vlog for a reason. I'm aware that there are other post-homeschooling parents out there who would love to share stories and look back and in retrospect and discuss some things, but also as we age and having dedicated so much of our time and energy to our children and our children's friends, and some of us like me who have gone on to run programs, it's important to look at the stage I am in life and to find balance that is going to allow me to move forward into a time of taking care of me when that has never been a priority of mine. So I invite you, my viewers, to interact in the comments. Share your own self-care tips. If there's some kind of online program you think I should try exercise-wise. I fight to ingest enough protein on this diet that I'm on. If you have any tips for that, I'd love that. But talk back and let me know what you think. So, in summation, thank you all for, I don't know how many years, at least 12 years of hanging out with me on this channel and supporting me. I look forward to this next chapter of a calmer, cooler, balanced, happier Miss Andrea. Homeschooling is always going to be a big part of my life, but I just need to separate it more to the business side. Like I said, unless someone needs homeschool support, which for the time being, until the business channel is monetized, I will entertain people who have subscribed. So don't forget to subscribe. And so, as far as I see it, not another homeschool vlog is going to be a little bit more fun, a little bit more me, a little bit more adventure. So, until next time.